Hello and welcome to Direct on the Spot, the show where we hit it hard and hot on matters of concern that shape and affect our daily lives. I'm your host, Chinedu, and as always, we say no to every form of discrimination and disrespect. We always say the truth without fear or favor, and 100%, we always hit our target. Today, I stumbled upon a news, very important one that struck me. It was the Deputy Director of our DSS, Director of State Services, DSS officer, saying that first-class graduates should be forced to join the DSS. First-class graduates should be forced to join the DSS. You know, when I saw this news, I was shocked. I wasn't shocked because he said first-class graduates should join the DSS. I was shocked because he said they should be forced to join the DSS. And that was what struck me. That word, forced. I'm going to read out a statement he made to buttress the point and also let you all know where all this is coming from. So I'll read. Patrick Ikewiwe, Deputy Director of the Department of State Services, says first-class graduates in Nigeria's academic institution should be forced to join the secret agency. Ikewiwe spoke on Wednesday during the 2025 Distinguished Personality Lecture organized by the Center for Peace and Strategic Studies, University of Ilorin, Kwara State. The Deputy Director, who represented Adiola Ajayi, DSS Director General, delivered a topic titled The Roles of the DSS in Security, Peacekeeping, and National Integration. Speaking during the event, Ikewinwe said, individuals with low academic performance should not be entrusted with the responsibility of overseeing the country's security apparatus. The director noted that academic institutions should provide the Secret Service with their top graduates to strengthen the security framework. He said the recruitment process for security agencies should ensure the inclusion of the best talents in the country. If I have my way, I quote, the best of the lot from every academic institution must be forced to serve in the Secret Service. That is how it is in the so-called developed nations. Like I know, in Israel, there is one examination that students take into the university. The moment you score above 70 marks, you have no option but to be sent to the university. You have no option but to be sent to the university. Tell me, how would a dullard be able to keep security in a criminal gang that is constituted of first-class people? You know, you need intellect to crack criminality. So if I have my way in this country and we keep praying that we do the right thing, the academia should be able to supply us sincerely the details of students who have excelled in their various fields of study so that they will be forced to serve the great nation. Barring any clarifications. That were his words. And I still stand to be corrected. I would still like him to clarify because this news has gone viral. And it would be good if he can clarify it. Maybe people may misunderstand him. But be that as it may, I'm working with the words he said. He said forced. Well, it doesn't matter. Forced or invited. But I'm working with the word he said again. Forced. What do I think? It's a free world. Sometimes we are in a stage making a speech. It's possible we could make a mistake. It's possible we could say things, out of the moment. But when we get back to our drawing board, most times we analyze those words we have said and we come out with with mistakes that we made. Because this statement he made, calling out first-class graduates, saying that they should be at the forefront of DSS and schools should supply the DSS every year with first-class graduates, it bears a lot of questions. First of all, I don't think first class graduates should be forced to the DSS. I don't think they should be forced to the DSS. I think they should be enticed to the DSS. Enticed. That should be the word. Because everybody has his calling in life. Everybody has his calling in life. With all due respect to the deputy director himself, a very great man who has served this country diligently, and I think these are his words, not the words of the DSS. So I'm just replying, I'm just clarifying it, not because DSS made the statement, but he's on his own private capacity made the statement. But you know, because he works for the DSS, people may misunderstand it. Please, for our viewers, note, this is not the DSS official statement. This is the deputy director's personal statement. So I'm replying him on the capacity of speaking for himself. The DSS is a great organization that needs the best head. We all know. But they should entice people, not force people. If ever you become the director of DSS, as you said, please, sir, don't force people to join DSS. Entice them. People have dreams in life. They have things they want to be. And the army can come and say they want the best heads. The police can say they want the best heads. So how many heads are you going to have? If the army says they want the best heads, customs says they want the first class, police say they want the first class, immigration says they want the first class, road safety says they want the first class, NMPC says they want the first class, LNG says they want the first class, DSS, you may not even have any first class left for yourself. So it's not about forcing people, it's about enticing them, telling them the reasons why they should join you, knowing very well that we are acknowledging their own choices in life, but also marketing the DSS to them. Let them know more about the DSS and what they do and why they should pursue a career in the DSS. That's what it should be. Secondly, Nigerians are not slaves that should be forced into anything. And remember, even if you succeed in forcing them, like they say, if you force a horse to the river, you can't force it to drink. You can't force them to perform the DSS. If you force them to perform, it will be counterproductive. You're forcing them every day. Join. Okay, join. You join them by force. Will they perform? Performance is from the heart. During the training, they will train with their heart. When they are coming out, they come out with their hearts. When at the offices, they are with their hearts. They're giving their best to their nation. Not by force, by conviction. Rather, by conviction. So let it be noted that you cannot force people. If you force people, it will be counterproductive and you will not like the outcome. Also, sir, there is a difference between having a high score in first class and having a high IQ. There is a difference between having a high IQ and having a high score. You may have a high score. In fact, history has shown that most people that have a high IQ, most of them, they drop out of school. Most of them don't even have good results. Most of them don't even like going to school. I could call names of people that have IQ that couldn't even pass exam. So it's not about having a high IQ, high score in school. It's not about having a high score in class. It's about having a high IQ. So the DSS should talk about people having the high IQ rather than having a high score. That should be the emphasis. Having a high IQ. There's a difference between someone having a high score and a high IQ. The emphasis should be on the high IQ. Because you could have a high score, but you may not have that spark. That spark that can sniff out danger, that can sniff out evil, that can sniff out criminals. You need to have a high IQ for that. To know what someone is thinking, to read mind, to be assertive, to observe, to be sharp. It's not all about... I know people who are very intelligent in class. But most times, things happen around them, they don't even know. They lack street sense. Most times, they just wear their goggle eyeglass and move gradually, looking very, very. So, are those the people you want to put in US DSS? People who are not social, very quiet, slim looking, unaware of their environment, only what is in the book that they know. Is that what you want for DSS? So I beg to differ. Look out for people with high IQ. That is why you have exams. And your exams should not be regular exams. It should be tests of IQ. The DSS should have exams that test human IQ to know those people who can perform. And you should not have any limit, no limit of credentials that could work in the DSS. Why? Because there are people who can save this country who didn't even go to school. People who can save this country who know a lot of things, but they don't have the papers. They don't have the papers, university papers or degree. So you should be careful sieving people out like that. Talking about this and that, first class. No. Nigeria as a country has never even been led by the best. And who is complaining? Nigeria has never been led by the best. We're always having people who we sometimes we don't even know, the level. We have professors in this country, people who have 10 degrees, but they never end up being presidents. But the last time I checked, President Tinubu himself doesn't have all the degrees in the world, but politically, everybody agrees that the man is very intelligent. Politically, everybody agrees he's very smart. His IQ is very high. That's the kind of person that can lead a political party. Look at what he did with APC. He brought them from nothing, AD, down to where they are today with a mega party. And now he's president. That is a man that you can say has a high IQ. Will you deny him presidency? Will you deny such a person? Do you know such a person, if he goes outside, abroad, and other countries are planning to sell Nigeria or planning to play some games with us, that kind of person can sniff it out. He can know, he can tell. He can tell when Nigeria is being cheated on the table. Because being a president is not only about having first class. It's not about having first class alone. It's by having a master strategist sometimes. Somebody who could protect the country, preserve the country. So I disagree that every leader, every person that must head an organization must be a first class. No. That person must be willing to carry on that role first. He must be willing to accept the role. He must desire the role. You don't force people. Even in music, you can't force people to sing. There are people who are very good singers, vocalists, but never end up being musicians. Most times we are just managing the ones who are average because they are the ones that come out that really want it. Desire. Those ones that can sing, if you force them to go there, they may not perform. Because they don't want to be there. They have the career they've chosen for their life. So that is it. Passion must be there. And if you don't see the passion, then you must entice the person, seduce the person, tell the person why he feels he must be in that line. And that is it. That is it. If you employ these people of these first class people to your offices, what is the guarantee they are going to perform? So that's it. Tell me what you think about this in the comment section. Should first class graduates be forced to join the DSS? Or should they be enticed to join the DSS or any other high-ranking, department on this country? Because that's the story for now. So having said that, like, subscribe, share, and turn on your notification button. How we do it here. So thank you for watching.